There's no problem with that.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2024 Championship draws. First of all, thanks to Colin here for inviting us down to Zurich again to do the draws tonight. And Colin, thank you.
You're very welcome, Ian.
Another successful year, and you've finally seen Wexford win something.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fabulous. I have to say, I did shed a tear up in Portlaoise to see Lizzie and the girls, get over the line. It was just absolutely fabulous because they've worked so hard over the last number of years. So they really, if any team deserved some silverware, it's this group of girls. So I was absolutely delighted. It was brilliant.
Yeah, and they have been very good over the years, and they're very good to everyone who supports them as well. And Sarah was up there to get hold of the cup at the end of the day as well.
She was. I didn't know where she was until somebody pointed out that she was uplifting the cup. But no, and again, that just shows the culture around that particular team. They're very encompassing and inclusive. And again, as I said, I couldn't be better. They're absolutely fabulous.
And hopefully after Sunday, they're away at Antrim on Sunday up in Belfast. So hopefully after Sunday we'll win an all-Ireland quarter-final, and I think we have the power, and like you said, the girls are great to go ahead and win an All-Ireland finally.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Although I will say, going up to Antrim after seeing what happened with the hurlers earlier in the year, I'm sure Lizzie and the guys, the backroom team, are preparing, as they should. But they absolutely have the capability to beat Antrim, and it would be great to do that and top the group and then get a home quarter-final.
Yes, it'd be great to do that. Look, Colin, thanks very much, and thanks to Zurich for all their sponsorship over the years. So much appreciated, because without you, a lot of the girls wouldn't get the benefits they're getting. So thank you very much.
No, you're very welcome. We're only too delighted to help. Thanks, Ian.
Thank you. First of all, guys, we're going to start tonight with the Junior C draw for the Junior C Championship. So if Tabsman, our PRO, comes over here. In the Junior C Championship, we have. Sorry, where's the mic? In the Junior C Championship, we have 15 teams that decided at the county board meeting the other day that they will go into 3 groups of 5 with an open draw. I'd like to thank our Cavan coaches for sponsoring the Junior C Championship. It's a 13-a-side competition, and it was a great competition. It gives girls who can't make their top team great effort to get in, and it gives them game time, and they're able to play football throughout the year. It'll be starting on the 21st of July, and all the other championships will be dependent on our senior girls. So if our girls get the All-Ireland semi-final or beyond, it'll be the 17th, 18th of August. So we'll start anyway. We'll mix them up there a bit first. First team out goes into Group A. So first team out is St. Martin's B. So St. Martin's B is the first team out. Second team goes into Group B. So the second team out are Nevena. Nevena lost the final last year out in Adamstown on a wet and windy day where it moved pitches a couple of times. And Amy Wilson had a shot with the last kick of the game, which hit the crossbar, and unfortunately they lost by a point. I think if it was an inch lower, they would have won it, and an inch higher, we were going to a replay. In Group C then, we have Crossabeg Ballamorn B. So Crossabeg Ballamorn B in Group C. So back to Group A now. And in Group A, we have St. Anne's B. So there's a local derby already, St. Martin's B and St. Anne's B. So next team into Group B is Dunbrody Gales B. Dunbrody are a combination of St. James's and Horswood. One of them teams will have a bit of travelling to do. Next then in Group C are Shamrocks. Shamrocks have fought back this year, putting teams in all grades for the first time in many years, and have retention of their girls has been very good. So back to Group A, we have Sarsfields of Wexford. So I think St. Anne's are in the Wexford district, so we have a Wexford district group starting off there. So next in Group E to join Avena and Dunbrody Gales are Timon Cambrosby. So Timon Cambrosby goes into Group E. To join Crossabeg and the Shamrocks in Group C are Buffers Alley. So Buffers Alley goes into Group C. So next into Group A we have a team that doesn't want to come out and play. So Glenbarntown B grows into Group A. It is definitely a Wexford group. So look at thanks to the family, all the families involved who bring their girls to training and bring them everywhere and drag them all over the country. Ladies football would be no good without it. So in Group B we have St Patrick's of Comolan, who got relegated last year. So they'll be looking to go back up to Junior B. So Gussaron B are going to Group C. So we have 4 teams now, so three teams left. So Kylenear B go in, disrupt the Wexford group. So Kylenear and B go in with St Martin's B, St Anne's B, Sarsfields and Glendarntown B are in Group 1. So into Group B, the last team into Group B is Davistown Courtnacoody B. So Avena, Dunbrody B, Timon Camross B, St Patrick's and Davistown Courtnacoody B. And the final team in Group C is Clonard Volunteers B. So look at thanks to our PRO Tamsin for doing the draw for the Junior A Championship, and look at thanks to the Curran family for presenting the cup for the Junior C Championship in its 3rd year, and it has been a great competition. We move on second now to the draw for the Junior B Championship, sponsored by Paul Cullen from 3D Design in Wexford here beside me. Yeah, we better get it out. Just while we're on that, look at Shauna's, Paul's daughter is here doing the computer tonight. Just like to wish her a happy 21st for last week. She didn't know it was coming, so happy birthday from all ladies football, Shauna. You do a lot for ladies football over the years, so thanks very much. Paul, another year of sponsoring the Junior B Championship. 3D printing. What is 3D printing all about?
3D printing, I suppose, is it's about building something up layer by layer. So it's called additive manufacturing is what it is, whereas traditional manufacturing is subtractive manufacturing, where you start with a block of material and you remove it to get it to your finished part. With this, you start basically on a clean bed, and the machine builds it up layer by layer until you have the full part.
And I presume you're servicing companies all over the world or all over Ireland?
Yeah, we're all over Ireland, and we deal with some of the multinationals, Intels and MSDs and them sort of multinationals. Yeah.
Yeah, and your own club, Blackwater. How are they going this year?
Yeah, they're going well. Yeah, they're into the league final now, Division 4 there against Kylenear now in a few weeks' time. So that'll be a good game. Yeah, so they seem to have a few players after coming back this year that for one reason or another were off travelling or different things over the last few years. So yeah, so it's going
That's
well.
good. Well, look, we wish you all the best, and look, thanks very much again. Like I said, without all our sponsors here tonight and the sponsor everything, we would have no hope of keeping ladies football going. And thanks very much for your sponsorship.
No problem. Thanks.
The Junior B is going to be last year's relegated team and last year's finalist. Rackrow, Cushenstown and Cranford, Munaseed. So they'll be the first out. So the first out drawn out will go into Group A. So on you go, Paul. First team is Cranford Monaseed, who lost by 4 points to Ferns in the final last year, so they'll be out. And it's not Cranford Monaseed B. They've only one team this year, so it's just Cranford Monaseed. And Rackrow Cushenstown will go into B, so group. Now we add the other 6 teams that are in there, and we will start to draw. And the first team out will go into Junior C, or sorry, into Group B. I can't relegate him here tonight, so Group A. So Ballyduff Tira B are in with Cranford. Back is there. So next team out will go into Group B. So the next team out is Adamstown B, the winners of the Junior C competition last year, whose first time back up in Junior B. Third team in Group A is St. Fintan's. So St. Fintan's go into Group A. The third team that go into Group B are Shelmaliers B. So Shelmalier B in with Adamstown B and Rackrow and Cushenstown. So to make up the Group A, and I have Melo, the manager, will be talking to here behind us in a few minutes. So the fourth team is Feathered St. Mogues. So Feathered St. Mogues goes into Group A with St. Fintan's, Ballyduff Tira and Cranford Monaseed. And the final team then to go into Group B is Cloon Bantu, which is a combination of Clongeen and Banno. So together for the first time this year. So their B team, Cloon Bantu, go into Group B. So the first group will be tight enough. Cranford, I'll be hoping to top it, and in the second group, very strong teams in Adamstown B, Shells B and Cloon Bantu B, with Cushenstown wanting to go back up after getting relegated last year. So thanks, Paul, for the Junior B Championship. So next up, we have the Junior A Championship, which is sponsored by Home Instead. So I have Martin Murphy here beside me, just coming up here now. So, Martin, how are you again? Another year over, another year gone.
Another year gone, and delighted to be back here again, sponsoring Wexford Ladies Football. It was a good year and a quick year for us, and it's just great to be back and contributing to football, ladies football here in the county.
And your company Home Instead looks after people in their home, as it says.
That's right. Yeah, we're spread across many communities and parishes across the county. Much like the expanding ladies football here in the county. So yeah, we provide home help services. We've about 180 caregivers or so across the county at the moment, and upwards of 600 clients. So we provide home help services anywhere from companionship to palliative care to Alzheimer care, basically getting the person up and washed and dressed and ready for the day, medical prompts and food preparation, that sort of a service.
So you provide a very important service in the community to be able to keep people in their homes rather than clog up nursing homes and hospitals and different things like that.
That's right. Yeah, that's the aim of the service, to keep people in their homes where they're basically happiest and where they want to see out their days. So and where we're around near family and neighbours and friends and all that. So that's really the name of the service. Yeah.
So that's what ladies football is about: family and friends and everyone playing together and keeping together and minding each other. Is there any opportunities within your company at the moment?
We're always looking for caregivers. From time to time we need office staff, and I suppose I'd just like to take the opportunity to thank all the office staff and caregivers who work extremely hard to keep the clients happy and content where in their own homes. So it's an important job, an important career to take up, and it's probably one of the most prominent careers now in the community, whereby you're probably you could be the last person that somebody sees in their lives. So it's pretty important that we keep up the good work,
Thanks, Martin. Thank you very much. We're going to do the draw now for the Junior A Championship. Castletown Lee Mellows and Glenbarntown are in the cup first. Castletown were relegated last year. Under new management this year, Davy Doyle, and he has them flying. They're in a league final and playing good football, so he's got a lot of the girls back. So the first team to go into Group A are Castletown Lee Mellows. So Castletown, the first team to go into Group A, and the second team then to go into Group A, or B, sorry, are Glenbarntown. Glenbarntown last year's beat the finalists after a brilliant final in Belfield against the Starlights. So now we'll add the other 6 teams to the draw. And we'll shake them up there a bit. So Martin, just draw out the next team there. It'll go in with Castletown Lee Mellows. So we've St. Bridget's of Blackwater. So St. Bridget's of Blackwater against Castletown. In Group B, Glenbarntown are playing Clonee B. Clonee, who are a very strong ladies football club in the county. Next team into Group A is Fern St. Aidan's, up from Junior B winners last year, so their first time in Junior A. So they'll be a very, very strong team as well. So into Group B with Ballygar, Railton Amara from out on the coast. And to complete Group A, we have Davistown Courtnacoody, last year's beaten semi-finalists. So Castletown, Blackwater, Fern St. Aidan's and Davistown are the 4 teams in Group A. And in finished Group B is Ballyhogue. Ballyhogue have been unlucky in finals over the last couple of years. So Glenbarntown A, Clonee, Ballygar and Ballyhogue. And in all these groups of 4, after the group games, whoever's top in Group in Group A would play the 4th in Group B, and whoever's second in Group A plays the 3rd in Group B and crossover. So the winners and the first and second in all the groups will always have the home advantage in the quarterfinals, which is very important to finish in the top 2. So next we have the Stafford's Bakery Intermediate Cup Draw, and our chairman Dennis Nolan is going to have a word with me about this one. Dennis, as I said to Colin earlier on, it's a good year so far.
Yeah, very good year so far. Look, as Colin has already said, it was brilliant to see the girls win the Leinster title, and look, it was richly deserved. And look, hopefully we'll have a good run in the All Ireland series now. Win on Sunday put us through to a quarter final.
And we're under 16s having a fabulous year as well. They're in an All Ireland semi final on the 27th of June up in Abbottstown versus Armagh.
Yeah, brilliant year. Look, we at the start of the year we decided we'd put a bigger effort into underage, and as I said, the under 16s are in an All Ireland semi-final. Our minors were very unluckily beaten by a point in the Leinster final, in their Leinster final. So yeah, it's been a good year all round.
And one of our own Wexford girls, Aoife Cullen, we have to congratulate her as well, getting Player of the Month. I think in my memory, I can't remember any other Wexford lady getting Player of the Month in the last number of years anyway. It's been a long time if someone has.
Yeah, brilliant and richly deserved. Aoife is having a fantastic year so far. And I suppose, look, she was one of the mainstays in Gusheron, winning intermediate after a number of years last year. So yeah, it's great for her.
And on the 21st of June, we have an event coming up with hope people will be able to support.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have our annual golf classic on in Enniscorthy on the 21st of June. And we have our annual Greyhound night on up in Enniscorthy Greyhound track on the 18th of July. So I would be asking everyone to give us as much support as they can.
Yeah, and anyone can call Dennis if they want to enter a golf team. He has the tee times and everything like that, so to give Dennis a ring. Right, Dennis, we'll get on with the intermediate. The first 2 teams in are St. Anne's, who were relegated from senior last year, and Ballyduftira, who unfortunately lost out my own club in the intermediate final after a replay. The last 2 intermediate finals have both went to replays with excellent games. So Group A, Ballyduftira. And then we in Group A, we have St. Anne's. St. Anne's won the senior title in 2017, so they'll be hoping to get back there at the first attempt. And just on it, the cup is a fabulous cup here. We'd like to thank the Mullery family for sponsoring the cup, as with everyone. So the first team to join Ballyduff Tier in Group A now. Clonard Volunteers. So Ballyduff Tier and Clonard Vols met last year. I think Ballyduff Tier came out on top by a point or two. So to join St. Anne's in the other side, we have Starlights. Starlights, last year's deserved winners of the Junior A final. And we'd like to thank the Starlights in Belfield who've done a great thing up there for providing pitches for finals over the last number of years. So Group A. Halfway House Bunclody. Definitely a local derby. But a lot of the girls would go together to school in Bunclody in the FCJ and would know each other very well. So Kilmore in with St. Anne's and Starlights. So Ballyduff Tier, Clonard, Halfway House Bunclody. There's no easy draw left, so there's no point asking for one for the fourth team. Cloonban 2. So we have Clongeen and Banno joined A team. So apology for the spelling on it. I've been told it's BHANU Fada. There's no T in it, but we'll rectify that going forward. And Dennis's own club, Timon Camaros, makes up the Group B. Two difficult groups, lots of difficult games and hard games in both groups there. So local derbies between Ballyduff Tier and Bunclody definitely, and St. Anne's and Kilmore are close enough as well. So look, thanks Dennis. That concludes the draw for the Intermediate Championship. So we'll finally move on to the Senior Championship. So look at Pat Quill, the ladies football, ex-ladies football president. I'm going to have a quick word with him. It's the 50th year of Wexford of ladies football in Ireland. It was founded in 1974. So Pat, would you have a small synopsis or a small history of ladies football since you were you were there when it started?
Yeah, that's right. Well, I wasn't quite there from the start. It was formed in 74, the 18th of July 74. It was formed. There was 4 counties at that particular meeting. The championship of that year consisted of 8 counties and has expanded hugely since. Wexford, the first ladies football involvement in Wexford was in 1978 when Seamus Keevans ran what was called the Gusteron tournament. And the official county board was formed in 1979, and the association has expanded beyond, I suppose, everybody's dreams. It's hard to believe that what started only 50 years ago is what it is today. And of course, the 50-year celebrations take place in Thurles on the 18th of July this year.
Okay, that's good. And ladies football is very, very much about family. And the cup, the fabulous cup that sits there in front of you, is named after your son Noel. And like I said, it is all about family. So have you a little few words about the cup and its sponsorship?
Yeah, it's in memory of Noel, who died of sudden adult death syndrome on the 17th of July 2004, and what was to be a wonderful weekend for the family, because Noel's uncle and Liz's brother Seamus was getting married that day, and what was to be a great weekend turned into an absolute disaster. And I suppose, you know, it's how good the Gaelic Games family of people were to our family was unbelievable. And the support that we got and the way that neighbours came in and just simply took over. Liz found Noel at 9:10 that morning, and by 20 to 10 the road outside was manned, fields were opened up, people I know one woman was on her way into town Kathleen Carr shopping, she turned around and came back. And the people came in to help out so much, and that is, I suppose, it's an indication of the community and the grassroots of Gaelic, all the Gaelic Games family of sports, and what they contribute to all communities, the way that they rallied around us and helped us through that difficult time.
Yeah, very difficult time for everybody, but it just shows that family is vitally important both in the GA, Camogie and the LGFA, and maybe in a few years' time there'll be one big family.
Yeah, it's heading that way. I think there'll probably be a few speed bumps along the road, but for this year coming now, there's a lot of progress being made in fixtures and things like that. So it'll be a gradual process, and eventually be the one family. The 2017 is the proposed date for it. Whether it's that soon or not, so what if it doesn't? But we're well on the road to it anyway.
Thanks, Pat. Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much for that. Miles Robin, Mr. Robin Financial, is away on holidays at the moment, so his brother Melo is here beside me and is going to have a few words. First of all, what do you think of the intermediate draw again? Bunclody again.
Yeah, Bunclody again, Clonard again. Tough draw. There's no easy draw in that championship. We've seen that for the last couple of years, and previous to that in Junior A. All tough games. We see it throughout the league, summer league, and everything. Very good teams, very evenly matched, and that's the way to have it, really.
Yeah, and your brother is in Canada at the moment, so
Yes.
we'd like to say thanks to Robin Financial. Melo, maybe not an expert on Robin Financial as he is on ladies football, but they're a great support to Wexford and have serviced as well over the years, and they're a great sponsor.
Yeah, and just to say, appreciate the wording there. Delighted to be involved with the LGFA and continue to be. I know Miles is an avid follower, and to echo Colum's words earlier about the ladies team, the intermediate team. Delighted to see them win the intermediate championship to Lizzie and Co. And best of luck going forward. It was a great game to be at. On behalf of everybody in Wexford, just a huge congratulations to them.
Okay, thanks. We find one final draw then to do for the senior championship. The first two teams are last year's finalists, Shelmalier and Clonee. So if I'll just spin them around a bit there, it doesn't really matter. So whoever comes out first goes into Group A. Clonee. So Clonee goes into Group A. Sorry, I'm reading my notes there. And into Group B then we'll have Shelmalier's winners of 13 of the last 14 finals, interrupted by St. Anne's in 2017. Clonee have been beaten finalists in the last 3 years, but got closer every year as we went along. So the first team to go in with Clonee in Group A are Adamstown. So Clonee and Adamstown in Group A. And to join Shelmalier in Group B is Guseraun, winners of last year's intermediate, and will be a very strong contender in senior this year as well, with the players to have on board. So in with Clonee and Adamstown is Kyle Nairn. Kyle Nairn are in the league final coming up in 2 weeks' time, so have proved an early season strength. So joining Shelmalier and Guseraun. A pen is useful for a lot of things. Crossabeg Ballamorn. So Crossabeg Ballamorn is in with Guseraun and Shelmalier. There's another next door neighbour clash early on in the year. So the final and fourth team in Group A are Dunbrody Gales. So Clonee, Adamstown, Kyle Nairn and Dunbrody Gales make up Group A. And in Group B, the final team to come out are St. Martin's. So that's the makeup of the senior championship draw. So Group A is Clonee, Adamstown, Kyle Nairn and Dunbrody Gales. And Shelmalier, Guseraun, Crossabeg, St. Martin's. So our fixture secretary over here, writing feverishly, Ann Doyle, will have the fixtures all done up. Again, it depends on how the progress of the ladies football. Hopefully we won't be starting until August with our championships. That the ladies football will go on to the All-Ireland semi-finals and beyond. So if 21st July is for the Junior C Championship start, because there'll be 5 rounds in that. Depending on how the girls get on, all the championships could be starting that day, and if not, everything will be starting on the 17th and 18th of August. Once we progress on Sunday, hopefully against Antrim, we'd love to see your support for the Leinster Championship. and for the final and for all the leagues. There's been great support for the ladies. So look, I thank everyone. Thank Colin from Zurich tonight for hosting us. Thank all the people here for sponsors, because they are our lifeline and what we need. And look forward to seeing all the games throughout the year. Thank you very much.